Well, these days, what are you finding to be the most effective forms of marketing for your books?
Hmm, that's a good question. I spent many years in public relations, and the thing about anything but paid advertising is hard to measure. So I think that, I mean, social media now, I don't think an author can afford to ignore social media. That has it's a place where people can talk about your book, and thus where other people can perhaps hear about a book that they're not aware of, that they might want to purchase. So that's important. And this kind of content is important as well, I believe. And as more and more of this type of content, the podcast and webinars are created and put out there, the more important I think it's going to become. So yeah, definitely, social media, digital media is a big piece of it. But probably the most effective way, and it's the way that I have not totally tapped into, is to have people subscribe to your blog or to your web or to your newsletter, and to have your own list of people that you are in touch with directly through email. I think that's a good way. And once the pandemic's over, maybe we'll see some more creative face-to-face events as well. So I
Here's hope.
think, I think the more creative, I think, really creative book launches are good, are wonderful. I've never been best at that, but but I've been to some really good ones.
Well, whatever you've done has obviously been extremely effective. In fact, I had seen a thing where you mentioned that you were doing pretty well. You had Juneteenth Jamboree and some other books, but then it's Moses, the Harriet Tubman book that you said propelled your career to another level. Obviously, that one's was that one the first Caldecott, or was that Freedom and Congress?
Right, that was the first Caldecott. Right,
So what happens with
illustrated by
Moses?
Kadir Nelson.
What happened with Moses that was a game changer for you?
Well, I think it was the Caldecott, and I think it was the publisher's initial investment in the book. So I just think the Caldecott did it, and I don't know. I think it was that, and Harriet Tubman's also this, really, legendary, enduring figure, and so they're probably her name. It probably helped to have her name for the book to have been about her.
Sure. That
So
makes sense.
yeah, so that, at that point, I think at least people in the industry knew my name.
Then now you're going out to events and people are saying, "Hey, Carole Boston Weatherford, we loved your book. Come sit at our table. Let's talk about other book options you might have. Something similar to that."
Yeah, and I say, "Are you buying?" No, that
Of
hasn't happened.
course,
No,
you're a
that hasn't
Caldecott
that
winner
hasn't
now. The
happened
drinks are free.
yet.
I assume. I hope to find out someday, but I assume.
Yeah, I know. I've
Oh
told people.
well.
I've told people I'm probably going to cry when I go to a restaurant again. I'm a foodie, and I'm not. It's been over a year.
My cooking skills have dramatically improved. Fortunately, we don't have Mrs. Canton here, so she might undercut that a bit, but I think they've improved, and certainly I heard.
Well, that's all that matters.